You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we have got to talk about how Jordan Howard is going to get her vengeful clutches onto Nikki Newman. Right now, Jordan is in disguise, cruising around Genoa City in a wig and making threatening phone calls. But soon she ups her game and lures Nikki out of hiding, and I believe her ex-sponsor, Seth, is the key. Hey, please click subscribe if you haven't already, and now let's dig in and talk about what's next for Nikki and Jordan as February sweeps hits high gear. It's going to be pretty hard for Jordan to get to Nikki to do something bad to her because Victor Newman basically has his wife grounded. He told her she can't leave the ranch property. He's forbidden her to go to work at Newman Media, basically trying to keep her in bubble wrap so she doesn't get hurt by that crazy woman, Jordan. But we all know Nikki Newman is not going to take being confined for too long. In fact, this week, Nikki is already chomping at the bit to get off the ranch. When Lauren Fenmore stopped by to see her, Nikki said they should go out to lunch, but her friend refused, knowing that it's a danger for more than one reason. Of course, the main reason is to not make it easier for Jordan to kidnap or hurt Nikki. But the second reason, also very important, is that if Nikki leaves the ranch, she might head for a bar to score some booze. So, as a matter of fact, on Thursday's episode, when Lauren called Jack Abbott to bring food over to the ranch and visit with Nikki, she ratted her out. Lauren told Jack that she was certain that part of the reason Nikki wanted to leave the ranch to go to lunch was to score some liquor, despite the fact that just moments before she was saying she's gotten things back under control and she won't slip up again. So that rinky-dink little bar that Nikki was in the other day, the Empty Glass Lounge, I think it's called, that's going to be an ongoing set for a few more episodes. That's where Jordan is lurking when making nasty phone calls to the woman she has vowed to destroy. Also lurking at the dive bar is Seth. That's the guy who's known Nikki supposedly for years and who she just had to fire as her sponsor because he fell off the wagon. So I've said for a while, I thought Seth was going to be part of this big February sweeps finale for Jordan versus Nikki. And lo and behold, here he is. I wondered briefly if Jordan might have already known Seth. I think we will find out very soon, like by Friday, because she is going to talk to Seth. And we'll find out if they have a prior association or if this is going to be a whole new plot. So to me, that seemed like a long shot because Seth and Nikki have been in each other's orbit for many years. They've seen each other at Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, but Seth is definitely about to have a conversation with Jordan at the ratty little bar. The guy is back to drinking. You could see the beer in front of him on the Thursday episode. And, Jordan gets off one of her threatening phone calls with Nikki, spots Seth, and makes a beeline for him. He was actually looking at a text that Nikki sent basically saying, sorry, I can't have you as my sponsor anymore. Best of luck in your future endeavors, that kind of, kiss off message. So we will find out by Friday, I believe, if he and Jordan were already acquaintances or if they are about to become new acquaintances. I have no doubt Jordan is eyeballing him to use him against Nikki. Whether they know each other already, she clearly knows who Seth is to Nikki. Jordan has done her homework. So Seth is drinking. He's circling the drain. He should be pretty easy pickings for a master manipulator like Jordan Howard. And he might be a perfect target to use against Nikki. So maybe Jordan is going to get his phone and text Nikki or have him call Nikki and say he's off the wagon. He's at risk. He really needs her. Play the old AA buddies card to try and get her to come meet him and save him from himself. Something like that. That would definitely get Nikki off the ranch. I can totally see her sneaking out for that. And we know that Victor's crack security team is not as crack as he likes to think they are. So I do suspect Nikki would come to help Seth, even if she knew Jordan was the one who made him call, because Nikki doesn't want to be responsible for Jordan hurting anyone else. Either way, I expect that the last full week of sweeps, which is the 19th through the 23rd, there's a couple of days the following week, but that's the last full week of sweeps, which is next week. I think that's going to be when Jordan goes all out for revenge and we see her end game unfold. So spoilers for the end of this week say Victor Newman is once again grilling Jack Abbott about Nikki. So maybe Victor comes home from work and finds Jack hanging out with his wife at the ranch, looking all comfortable. But I think any jealousy that Victor has is ill-placed because Jack is very well equipped to help Nikki through this crisis. He has experience with sobriety issues, which the mustache does not. And so he just doesn't understand. That's why your sponsor is somebody who is also a recovered addict. So, maybe this week, possibly early next week, I think Seth is going to reach out to Nikki with whatever bull hockey story that Jordan wants him to tell her. I mean, if he's really drunk, Jordan might be able to easily trick him into calling Nikki by asking, don't you have any friends that will come help you? Maybe someone from AA, somebody that was one of your past sponsors, blah, blah. I just can't imagine drunk Seth is any match for vengeful Jordan. So sweeps wraps up February 28th. We've got a couple of weeks of action left in what should be some of the most exciting months this year on Young and the Restless. I know some viewers have been calling this February sleeps instead of sweeps, but maybe it'll pay off in the end. While Victor is trying to set himself up as the bait to draw Jordan into his trap, he may be completely off the mark if Nikki accidentally throws herself right into Jordan's trap instead. I just feel like as much as Victor likes playing chess, I feel like Jordan is the one playing chess and Victor might be playing checkers this time. We'll see how it goes. Be sure to share your comments on the upcoming drama and the final showdown coming in sweeps between Jordan and Nikki, and let me know if you think Seth is going to play into this. It definitely looks like it to me at this point. Also, please click subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely come back soon because we are here talking Y&R 7 days a week. And as always, this is Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.